everyone, and welcome to the video. Failstacking is a big hurdle for players new to the game. The game does teach you how to enhance, but it becomes overwhelming for players not used to making their own stacks. So today I will try to simplify and break down how to make your own failstack setup from having nothing to one that can generate up to 20 or more. Reminder that there are a lot of great guides out there, so try to get more information based on what content of the game you want to consume and go from there. For this breakdown, I will be using a character that I created recently and does not have much other than 500 million, which is fairly easy to obtain in the current setting of the game. The hero of this setup is the blacksmith behind me, Tranan Underfoe, because he sells a specific item that is very useful for enhancing. What you would do now is get this 12,900 gloves from Tranan and fill up the first row. The next thing to do is to buy 20 of the Blacksmith Secret Book 20. Head over the right side and go over to Shiel. So I emptied out our warehouse balance so we don't get confused on how much it would cost. So I will go and put over all of our balance into the warehouse. I currently keep all of my money in Arahaza so I don't spend it on useless things. So let's go over to the enhancement upgrade and the Blackstone. And you can see there's two Blackstones available, the Blackstone weapon and the Blackstone armor. For the purpose of our setup, we're going to be going to the Blackstone armor, and currently at the time of the recording, this is like super cheap. It caps out at 210,000 as maximum price. Like the current events with the Hadoom servers, they are fairly cheap. So what we would do now is we would go and get about 1,000 of these ones, and you could go less if you are just like starting out. But for our example, I just want to make sure that like we have sufficient so we could go and continue on building these ones like non-stop. And now the next step is to go to our lucky chimney. This is where all of my pen gear have been created, so this is a very memorable spot for me. Now that we have all of the items that we need in our inventory, I just wanted to show you one part of the game that is very helpful for enhancing. There is an adventure log called Rulope's Travel Log, and at 1,000 quest, 1,004 to be exact, you would have a +1 permanent enhancement chance, and another one at 4,921, and another one at 9,899, another one at 19,235, and the goal of most enhancers is the 30,000 quests, which gives you a special title and the 300 stack. Repair and Reblast is fairly cheap, and as you can see, we bought a bunch and it didn't even put a big of a ding in our inventory budget. So we're gonna go to repair max durability on these gloves. And as you can see here, that with the +13 we were able to go up to +20 on our enhancement. Like we haven't even gotten to +14, and the 9.14 was enough to be the cap to get to the +20. So like with the plus chance it's 22, but when you go to extract and to the secret books and you click on the scroll, you would see that the enhancement chance is just 20. So this is a good thing too when you're trying to save up like higher stack. The maximum of the books is 50, but there is also 30 and 40. So if your enhancement chance bonus is +2, then at 32 stacks you could extract it with a 30. To extract that stack, we would go to extract, to the blacksmith secret book. We would right click on the secret book 20, and we would click the skip animation, because if not, then like you would be over on the long animation like so, and we don't want to waste your time. So the thing that we would be doing now is to continually up these levels up until we create the 20 stacks that we need and extract them to the book. And as you can see, at 500 stones, we were able to make 7 plus 14s. And the chance for enhancing that one, even at 17, is 5.4, which is fairly low. And this would help you bring your fail stack up. But for this method, we would just be using the plus 14 to build up to 20 and up to 30, 40, or 50. And we will try to make the remaining 17 to 20 stacks, and then we'll go from there. You would come to a point wherein you would have majority of your items and reblath at plus 15, and this is fairly inconvenient because like these needs the concentrated. So what you would do is go over this path that I'm taking right now, and once you see Morco, just go over this wall into this door and meet Ottavio Ferri. I hope that I pronounced that right. You interact with him and go to cleanse gear. You now have the option to downgrade this enhancement plus 15 to plus 14 to like the lower enhancement chance that we had, as I've shown before. So just click on the glove and go into skip animation. Make sure you're checking on where your money is at. If you're calculating it like I do whenever I do my enhancement session, I try to keep it like on my inventory money. And there we go, folks. That would be our 20th 20 stack. And we have our setup.